If you've been watching NASCAR or sprint car racing ever since the 1990s, then the name Tyler Walker may sound familiar to you. Or you may know him from this video.
Big boy, my car's right outside, motherfucker. If you got something to say to me, we want to do it fucking private? Who wants to get lippy and grab me? I'll fuck you up, motherfucker. I will pound your fucking ass.
Ever since 2017, the sprint car community has not seen much from Tyler Walker. It's almost as if he disappeared. How could a once anticipated NASCAR prospect and one of the most popular sprint car drivers of the 2000s go from this to this? What happened to Tyler Walker? Born on July 15th, 1979, Tyler began his career in racing at the age of 6 racing bicycles, and then would move on to motorcycles at the age of 8, and then moving on to go-karts, having a total of 200 wins and 4 California state karting championships. This would jumpstart his career and get him moving on to sprint cars at the age of 16. In 1996, he would begin his career in stock car racing as well, debuting at the ASA AC Delco Challenge Series at Indianapolis Raceway, where he would end up in 27th place after his engine expired 95 laps into the session. After this, he was invited to race with the World of Outlaws, winning the Rookie of the Year honors at the Knoxville Nationals, and having a couple wins on his belt that season. He would continue his career in sprint car racing throughout the years until 1999, where he would begin his NASCAR career, competing in the NASCAR Busch Series, and years later would continue his career in NASCAR with the Truck Series. His NASCAR career was an absolute roller coaster, and would get his first and final top 10 in 2007. After his first season in NASCAR, he would go back to sprint car racing in 2002, which was the beginning of the highest point of his career, sporting that Rat Bad Games number 10 car, and even being the face of the World of Outlaws 2002 game. Tyler Walker would have a huge career in dirt track racing through the 2000s, racing for the USAC Silver Crown Series, and of course the World of Outlaws, with his most popular win being at the 2011 Kings Royal after Sammy Swindell's tire went flat on the last lap, and Tyler Walker passes by waving his left hand celebrating as he crosses the finish line. Tyler Walker was also known for doing backflips after every victory, which Carl Edwards would adopt this idea later on. I guess you could say Tyler was one of the most characteristic drivers at the time. But not every story has a happy ending, as Tyler would start to go down a downward spiral after this. Tyler Walker was arrested in early 2013 after leading a police chase across 3 states, going a speed of at least 150 miles an hour to evade the police. He was found in possession of alcohol and numerous bits of drug paraphernalia. He later pled guilty to many charges, but would only get 90 days in prison, but would need 3 years of supervised probation and substance abuse testing. After this, Tyler would slowly grow out of racing, but would still race from time to time. His fans wouldn't hear anything from him after 2017. For years, people were wondering what happened to him, until October 12th, 2022. Tyler posted on his Instagram account, stating how he wanted to organize his life from the ground up, and seems to have a sense of humor about it with a sock joke. It seems Tyler is putting his life back together, and I couldn't be more happier to hear that. Sure, he may not have had the best past, but I really think he's learned from it. He was one of my favorite drivers growing up, and it really hurt seeing him go down that path in 2013. But as of now, it looks like Tyler is a changed man, and if he ever chooses to race again, you can bet your ass I'll be rooting for him.
I'm so glad you guys welcomed me back and make me feel at home and make me feel confident about myself as a human being. I got depressed and I went through some bad stuff that I hope nobody goes through. And I got to tell you, with your guys' support, it's helped me get back to this place. So thank you very much.
You're the man, Tyler.